Here at DAC, we want to be a church that's being transformed by Jesus, empowered by the Spirit of God, and launched on mission. And part of that is developing goals and a vision for how that's going to work out in our local context. So the first thing that we believe any healthy church is going to have is conversion growth, that people are coming to know Christ, they're being transformed by Him, empowered by the Spirit of God, and launched on mission. And so we want to see our church shift from being about 5% of people coming to know Christ on a yearly basis to 15%. So what that means is if we have 100 people that call DAC their home, we would love to see over the next year 15 people come to know Christ. And as we continue to grow, we want to see that grow with it. We just don't want to see people coming from other churches or other areas to our church, which is good, but we want to see people encountering Christ for the first time. Another thing that we're striving for is to be a multi-ethnic and a multicultural church. We believe that God has created all the ethnicities and the beauty of culture, and anything good in culture comes from God. So we want to embrace the beauty of this diversity of ethnicity and culture. And we want to see this happen in both gender, age, class, and ethnicity. Also, we want to see the generations transformed by Christ. We don't want to just see the old or young. We want to see all generations coming together in red-hot worship of the living God. But also we want to strategically focus on the younger generation. Because if we don't focus on the young, we're going to just grow older as a church. And I would love to see the older investing in the younger and all of us coming together. Also, we want to be transforming our community. We don't believe that we can meet every need in our community, but we can meet some in a strategic way. And so we're looking at how we can continue to partner with different organizations and continue the partnerships we already have. Also, a healthy church will be apprenticing and releasing new leaders. And we want to see younger people and even new people in our church empowered into leadership. And this is part of our structure, that we just don't want to simply be doing ministry on our own, but we want to be doing ministry as part of teams and apprenticing people alongside us. This is the same thing that Paul encouraged Timothy with in 2 Timothy 2:2 when he said, "Entrust what you've received to faithful people who will pass it on to others." Another goal that we have and a vision for us is to have 4 missional partnerships on 4 continents. And we already are about halfway there. We have a partnership that we formed with El Salvador in South America. This summer, we're taking a trip to Paris, where we're looking at partnering with church planting in Paris. And then we're going to be looking at partnerships in Asia and Africa. We believe that God has brought the nations to us, but He also calls us to go to the nations. And we want to see 4 partnerships launched on 4 different continents. Also, we believe that anything healthy will grow. And we want to see multiple gatherings launched in multiple locations. Currently at DAC, we have 2 gatherings at 1 location, and we're praying and believing that God is going to expand us out into the neighboring areas. So I would encourage you to join with us as we pursue these God-given goals to see people transformed, empowered, and launched.